Yo guys, so today I'm going to be talking about how you can join the top 1% in the AI agency space right now, and it's going to be the framework that I'm also going to follow. And hopefully you guys watching, if you're following the journey, you can keep me accountable to this as well. But it's also going to be the framework that I'm going to follow to help build my AI agency business and become an established member of this space. So AI opportunity, right? As you know, the AI opportunity is a rapidly growing space. It's expanding every day. New software and things like that are coming out every day. New updates, and AI itself is getting better every day. So it's quite a new space right now, but it's growing very quickly, and there's lots of opportunity. The thing about it is that there's so many different types of solutions that you can provide to businesses and really put your stamp on it and make it like a unique name within the space. Of course, like anything you do, whatever space you are in, it's going to require discipline, focus. You got to keep yourself accountable, and you just got to keep yourself on task and stay on it. So that being said, you can use this framework for whatever it is you're trying to excel in. But specifically, I'm just relating this one to the AI space because that's what I'm trying to build my business in. So the four-step framework, you've got practice building AI solutions, content creation, continuous learning, and networking, right? Pretty simple, but let's dive deeper into some of them. So the first one, practice building AI solutions, right? So this is basically the bread and butter of my AI agency business. You have to know how to build solutions to solve problems for businesses, whether it's automation solutions, AI agents, chatbots, whatever it is. There's voice agents also. Whatever it is, you need to know how to build them. So within this framework, that means pretty much every day you should spend building something, learning the craft. And the more you build, the more you kind of have to talk about, the more you know, the more of a well-rounded kind of expert in the space you become, and learning the tools that are out there. So building is very important, and anyone in the space, you need to be working on something every day, at least, even if it's 30 minutes, if that's all you have in the day, 30 minutes of trying to build something. But of course, again, you can apply this framework to anything it is you're trying to do. Whether you're trying to start a marketing business, then you need to be practicing, different marketing strategies or something like that. So for me, again, daily practice, and you can see I put my focus areas there. So it's going to be automations, AI agents, chatbots, and data processing tools, right? So all that stuff you need to learn and become an expert within. So that's step one, right? Step two is content creation. So you've probably seen other, entrepreneurs in this space and other spaces. Content creation becomes a key point to getting yourself out there, right? And setting your presence in the space and becoming an established member in the space. But it's also a great way to just give as much value to, help build trust. If you can give value to people and help them achieve something, then they're likely to trust you in the future, right? So, like I've already said, establish authority in the space, and it also deepens your understanding of things. So, for example, if I create a tutorial on an automation or something, then I have to be able to explain that. And in learning or in trying to explain it, I learn more about the actual subject, and I become better and more knowledgeable in the space, because when I'm making the tutorial, there may be certain things that I have to then go and research and actually understand, okay, what I'm actually doing here. So again, it is a kind of a full 360 thing here. By providing knowledge to other people, you also learn more things. I'm sure people in the comments will be sharing their insights as well to learn more things, and then you will get better at explaining things and understanding the actual topics that you're teaching. And all of this kind of 360 cycle is going to help you become a better, more established member in the space and be seen as a knowledgeable expert within the space, right? But then we go to continuous learning. So this is the third part of the framework, right? Continuous learning. Now, what do I mean by this? Because obviously, if you're building every day, you're always learning. But what I mean is this kind of goes a layer deeper. So this is the part where you need to kind of understand the things that allow you to operate. So what do I mean by this? For example, if you're building AI solutions, right, and it's no code, you're making no code solutions, and you're making use of, tools like Make.com, VoiceFlow, and things like that, then there are layers underneath that that obviously are allowing you to even build these things in the first place. Like it might be some custom code, it might be learning, different machine learning algorithms and things like that. So for example, I'm currently on the side learning about machine learning so that in the future I can then start to integrate some custom code machine learning stuff into, potential solutions. And then that's going to allow me to, one, provide more value to businesses, but two, it's going to allow me to scale my business in a way because of the value that I'm providing. And obviously, because of that, you can then charge more for your services because you're providing such a unique solution and a more powerful solution because you have knowledge of the underlying layers and things like that, and you have a deeper knowledge and understanding of your craft and in the space. So I think, of course, in the background, you should always be doing this stuff. But again, I want to stress that there are obviously people who don't know, anything about machine learning algorithms, but are making tons of money in this space, right? So the key is that you want to use the knowledge that you have and the knowledge that has a lower barrier to entry to make, to get yourself started, to establish yourself in the space, build some capital for yourself, because the chances are that when you get to this point and you want to start integrating more custom solutions, you might have to hire people anyway and hire developers. And then if you have some capital there from your AI agency, that's going to help. So the way I see it right now is that you have to learn the no code solutions. That's the AI agency model that Liam Otley has created. So you learn the no code solutions, and that's an easy access point to creating a whole tech startup. And then from there, you can expand. But keeping yourself learning and staying knowledgeable on the side is also a key thing to do. So for this, it could be like an hour a day or an hour every other day of, just studying something deeper within your craft. And then we go to the third point, networking. Now, networking, you've probably heard this tons of times. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. You've probably heard these phrases before, but networking is going to be very important to, put yourself within a community of people, like-minded people in the space that you're operating in. And again, you can share insights and values with each other, bounce ideas off each other, and really just push each other to excel within the space. So I think, again, networking is very important. It's pretty, self-explanatory. You don't really need to go into it too much, but networking is going to be very important. And that is something that I'm going to be trying to do, as I grow. But also I will say that, of course, you want to become a person that is worth networking with. And to do that, you need to do, the 3 previous steps that we just talked about and really become a person that is worth networking with. So you have to do the work and put in the effort yourself so that you can attract the right people. So again, let's summarize, putting it all together, right? The framework that I'm going to follow: practice daily, building the AI solutions, creating content like I'm doing now, never stop learning. So continuous learning and development, learning the deeper layers of your craft, really understand your craft so you can become an expert in the space, and networking with people. So on that note, if there are any other business owners, AI agency owners that are watching this video, let me know in the comments. I'd love to get to know you guys and, expand my network and things like that. So, of course, just a summary, your journey starts now. So I believe that applying this framework, and that's the framework that I'm going to, be applying and working on, will lead me to the top 1% within the space, as long as I just do the work and keep it consistent. And I'm sure that you guys watching, if you want to follow this as well, as long as you do the work, keep it consistent, network with the right people, you can also excel in this space. And it's such a new space, so much opportunity that, there's room for everyone, really. So the challenge to finish off this video is to commit from today, the next 365 days, to commit, right, to this journey, to becoming in the top 1%. The great thing about this space is because it's so new, it may not take as long as you think to get to the top 1%, because again, it's so fresh and people are always going to be looking for answers on how to do things within the space. So yeah, I think it should be pretty easy to do, but we're going to see how I go about it in the next, coming weeks, coming months, coming years. It's an ongoing journey. But again, with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are doing to join the top 1% of this space, or whatever space it is that you're in. And I've got many more videos planned, so I will see you guys in the next one.